Welcome fellow Link Warriors, it's MyTyme here, and welcome to the first of what's hopefully going to be some semi-regular at least episodes on Dungeon Link. Now during these I'm going to show you some of my gameplay, some reviews, like new changes, characters, etc, along with whatever you guys may request. So for today what I thought I'd do is I'd play through a bit of the game, show you kind of like where I am. I've been very lackadaisical for a while on this, so I haven't played too much, but I'm going to try and change that now and basically, you know, show you kind of my team, what I do on a daily basis, and we'll kind of take it from there. And I've got some gems saved up and some gold, so what I can do is I can go through and actually start doing things like improving my runes, which need a lot of work on, as well as potentially leveling up a few more of the characters I've got. Now I've started to work on a few 5 stars to combine and make into some 6 stars and see what I get. I will probably wait to do that to another episode because I need to feed a few into them and I don't want to bore you guys with loads of feeding. As you can see here, there is a double, it's not double, I'm lying, it's just a gold bonus for PvP. So I'm going to kick this off 5 PvPs, let's see how we can do. I have ends in 5 days, okay, I have not played much PvP, I will probably lose this. I tend to use attack and defense boosts, cost 2,000 gold, I get 5,000 for a win, so I see it as being especially valuable here. Now I used to be able to get into the top 5%, but that was when I was playing this game a bit more religiously. Now I don't even know where I would rank. The last one that they done, the last 5 days I think it is, I didn't even play a match, so I got whatever the standard reward was, if you even get anything. Honestly couldn't tell you that. So I thought, okay, I'm going to come out, I'm going to try a bit more now, I'm going to put some of the grind back in like I did in the old days, you know, like I did before I started playing other games. I ground my way here. Yes, I have invested money into it as well, so it was a hobby I enjoyed, a game that I stuck to, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna now try and share it with those who actually want to see. Those who couldn't give a damn, well then you can go and get, yeah boy. So yeah, this is me playing a few games here for the moment, just kicking off. This is kind of like what I would have done when I was playing more regularly. Come in, use my 5 bouts. Whether I'll play all 5 bouts, I don't know. If you get something like this, which you can get when the person's put a defense team, which is basically an easy win, I just run it on auto, take the free coins and say thank you, take the free win and the points and carry on. Now people see that and they go, well, why are they doing that? But it's actually a tactic, because when you think about it, if you have your defense teams that week and you always lose, that means you're always going to stay in a lower category, never going to get to the top. If you stay in a lower category, you're going to face a lot weaker people, because your defense team on here isn't the same team as you have in your main party, because your main party is team 1, team 2, this is Colosseum. So I shouldn't have said defense, I should have said Colosseum. It is 20 past 1 in the morning, so apologies for that. And as a result, you leave a weak team in your Colosseum, so when somebody attacks you and you come up for them in the game, they beat you easily. They beat your ass to a pulp and they leave you with your pants down around your ankles, bending over, begging for mercy. But when they then log on to play and they come and do their battles, they're lower down in the ranks because their Colosseum team is losing every fight it plays. So they, with a strong team, play weaker opponents, therefore they win every fight. So their multiplier will always be at 10. They'll get 10 coins for every fight they do, and their win streak will just keep increasing. As a result, they'll be able to spend their coins more frequently in the store. So they don't go for the overall reward in 5 days from the Colosseum. They go for that, I'm going to keep playing this and guarantee myself wins and purchasing, whether it be fairies or heroes, etc. from the store. So it's not as stupid as it sounds. But now when you come look at these heroes, you can't refresh them like in some games. Heroes teams, the same team will be back up. So the bottom one's got 4 awakened even. Wow, 4 awakened heroes. So I'll probably give them a miss, and instead I'll go for the guy up here who's just got the 1. I'm going to actually do a little bit of awakening in this video. I done the boring grind of collecting goodies from gathering and all that kind of rubbish, so you didn't have to sit here and watch me doing that. As I have said in previous videos, I can't get a better thing, can I? No, you have to do. Yeah, as I've said before in previous videos, especially in new farming, you know, you can play in story mode if you want to, get a few rewards from it, but for most of the people out there playing, unless you've got a really strong team, you're not going to be able to complete the story modes in the new Skyhome region past normal, and as a result there's going to be a lot of rewards that you can't yet pick up anyway. So you might as well do the gathering each day, do the awakening, get those rewards, and then you can start making your current team more powerful to help do the story. So yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. If you don't bother with the gathering at the moment, you should do. It's a bit pricey on the swords, but I have done, you little naughty girl. It is a little bit more costly than just a normal hunting, but I have done a video for, I think it's on here, I think it's on this channel, I can't actually remember, but there are plenty of, same guy again, is that? Was it? I wasn't tempted to bring him a water character. Nah, we'll beat him again. It was the same guy. We're doing it's fine. It was easy last time, isn't it? No sweat. Yeah, I'd do it because you can get loads and loads of interesting. Nope. Yeah, you can get loads and loads of goodies to go along with it. You get your gold, you get your event drops, and you also get your 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 if you're lucky star monsters for feeding in the process. I'm not going to play all these games. I could do this. After this I'm going to move on to something else. I'm just kind of showing you the team that I use. I still don't use a healer. Those of you that have watched any of my older videos before will probably have realised that by now. That's not saying that I don't think healers have a place. I mean, stop it. It's so much harder using a mouse, this bloody thing. Okay, thank you. It doesn't mean that I think that they are useless. I'm in fact tempted to take this new character that's in the event. What's her name? Elia the mermaid, or I don't know what she's called. I can't even remember. We'll find out in a moment. But I actually got one of her in a combine. Yeah, it was a combine. So, and when I saw that she actually had a plus 20% HP as her passive, it started to make me feel, hold up, I could put somebody in who's potentially a healer, but also she's not a healer which just revives people. She's a healer that gives my team a boost. It will help my tanks and my lane. I can also potentially build her as a tank, so she can absorb the damage and she can still heal people, and she provides the boost, team HP boost. And if I've then kept, for example, her alive a bit longer with my 2 tanks, then my damage person, whoever I may choose to be in the future, could come through and do the business. But yeah, let's find out what her name is. Her name is, and we can see from these events summoned, she's in the bag, Ella the Ice Princess. Yeah, her. Not quite Ella the Mermaid, but I wouldn't mind getting out all of the bodyguard either. Now I do have a Hanny the Bee, I don't have a Caden. I can't see myself getting a Caden, but I will do 3 event summon heroes, 3 defeat event, summons. I'm not going to bore everyone else with everything else that goes on in playing the game. I've done all my dailies, I've done my boss raids, did all those earlier. Guild battle, I thought I'd do a couple of guild battles, seeing as how much I have banged on in the past about guild battles and how good they potentially could be. Now it looks like my guild here are going to beat these guys. Should do. They have barely beaten anyone in their 9 bouts, so I don't think they're going to come through. But if you watch any of my previous videos, you will see that I tend to come in and find somebody. I have a quick look of their team in comparison to my team, and I don't think this guy will be too much trouble, and then I will fight him. Now if you notice, he was a level 33 person, I believe. Yep. So I'm not trying to fight, I'm not going to even bother changing my team. That should be fine. I'm not the kind of person who's just going to go fight all the weak ones just because I want some free wins. So let's go some my black tea, no sugar, keeping it real. Notice the cut. Top quality, that. Top quality. Yeah, so I'd say to all you guys who are in a guild, do this each day. It's good for your guild, it's good for you. You're going to get free gold. You get, I'm pretty sure they still give you swords as well for winning. And if you do win your overall guild thing, you get bonuses, whether it's gold or swords and stuff. You know, it's all useful. And the game requires so much kind of sorry, let me yeah, I can still get a free combo. Yeah, the game requires so many kind of consumables in terms of, like, you know, gold and items and all this, that if you can get it fairly easily, then you might as well do it. So do only 3 a day. Take the rewards, go collect them in a moment. I have to go back in and pick a new person. We can't find the same person again. I scroll down, see if they've got anyone else who's a bit potentially tougher that some of my other guild members may struggle, and hopefully I don't struggle with. To be honest, I've tried to do 1 or 2 people in this before and been caught with my pants down, so I am a bit more cautious now. This isn't a good combine for me, is it? Oops. But yeah, let me know what you think. Tell me what you want to see in these videos. Tell me what you think about my team and your ideas. I mean, I've got a lot of 6 stars now that I'm not using. I'm going to train some to improve the 6 stars I am using. I need to get up to level +5, or to get to +5, not level +5, because that doesn't make any sense. But yes, that is the plan anyway. And you can go there, and you can go there, and I still don't have any abilities I can use. This could be closer than I thought with that stupid healer. Great. Yeah, so let me know anything if you'd like to see. I'm going to, as I said, try and improve a couple of my heroes. That's what I've decided to. I've decided to keep on a couple, and I'd taken out my Kiki the Assassin, who's in here, for a while, but I've brought her back in because she's level 45, I believe, and I was thinking, you know what, as great as it is for me to spend my time trying to level up, say, both Tankslot and Akiyuki, is that her name? Samurai girl. I was like, oh, they take so many resources and it's so time consuming to try and get them all that it's a drain. And I was like, you know what, I'd be miles better off to pick somebody. Let's see what this kamikaze dude is like. Should we give him a go? Yeah, we'll give him a go as well. I'm not even going to bother to look, I'm just going to brave it. And I thought, well, I might as well just start. So I started a little bit of working on it. I think that's the way I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go the route of just maybe not focusing too much on the story heroes at the moment, because they are certainly more challenging, should we say. What am I doing here? What have I done? Come back, thank you. Let me just double check. So you go into there and you're finishing here. yeah, it's certainly more challenging to do. And I think for the majority of people, if your story hero is only ever going to be level 30, then although the enhancements are generally, so the enhancements I mean from the awakening, so for example the boosts to your HP, to your attack, to your defense, to your freeze, all that kind of stuff are slightly greater, I'm not convinced it's worth the extra kind of time and effort you have to put in. I think you're probably better off and going to get more use for the whole game in PvP and everything if you can take one or two of your common heroes that you can get to level 35, level 40, because in a sense by doing so they're going to be as strong as your normal. That's all three done, yeah? Yeah, it's all three done. Okay. As your normal hero, story hero. So by that I mean, for example, take Tank Slot and say Blade Golem. Now, is it Blade Golem? I think it's Blade Golem. I think he's a defense one. But apart from the fact that Tank Slot has better starting stats and his passive is better, if you take level 30 plus 5 Tank Slot with no rooms and comparing to a level 40 Blade Golem with no rooms, you're probably going to find that now there is no difference. He's still not going to have the same good passive, but his actually basic stats have called up. And if you can then awaken him and enhance him a lot quicker, he will surpass the Tank Slot by far until you can catch up. And obviously needing, I can't remember what it is, but let's just have a look for a second. In awakening, needing like to start with, 4, 4 and 3 of the materials rather than 1, 2 and 1 is pretty demanding. To get him to first star awakening, you need 5 bombs, 5 pumpkins and 30 shields. Now 30 shields, for example, I can only get at the moment, it's only available in level 5, 6. That's ridiculous. I mean, that is ridiculous considering it's random luck. It's not like every time you play you're guaranteed to get a shield. You could do all three fights in one day and not pick a shield. So you compare that to, and I will use for example my Lee, compare him to what he requires at that level 2 awakening. Oh, he only requires 5 woods, 5 fabrics and 5 Akiyuki swords. And where can I get those from? Oh, look at these workers everywhere. Fabric, oh well, not quite everywhere, but at least I've got a few places. And obviously, okay, one place again, but I only need 5. I don't need to get 30 of them. So good tip, I say, for anyone who's playing the game and not quite, haven't started on really yet. Anyone who's playing the game and who isn't quite there, I've decided this route is better, to leave going for my Tank Slot stuff and start learning up Akiki now. I'm sure she's probably close to awakening, and if I go to my Akiyuki, I started her as well as Tank Slot. As you can see, they've started coming down, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm just wasting my time and resource on these people. I mean, the plus 32, fine, great, but that's a plus 32 for the one level. I'm getting 2 levels from her at 22 ago, which is 44. So is it 22 ago? 24 ago, sorry, 48. I'm getting more value for money out of improving her. So let's just do a little bit of awakening. I said I've got a lot of bits left over. As you can see, I've pretty much done everything apart from this last last defense in Lee. So I've worked into a second tier now, and I was kind of going by whichever route depending what I had. So if I had the items for the attack, I'd go that way. If I had the items for the defense and the HP, I'd go that way. In fact, you have to do both routes, or some of both routes anyway, to get down to the second ascension. Doesn't make too much difference in the long term, but I've got a choice to either continue him or bring up my Kiki, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how far I can take her up. I've just made my decision there. I'm going to see if we can bring her up, increase her attack a bit more. So 3, 3 and 3, no problems. 38k gold, done. Next one, 3, 2 and 3, perfect. I'm going to need more. As you can see, they're all red because I've done them all today, the ones I can do. Looks like some wood crystals are going to be needed soon. Done. Another 4. Okay, let's come back up here. HP boost. Plenty of dice. I'm going to get stuck because ice is needed in the next one as well. Okay, so I can do one more with her. But before we do, we will go and check my Lee and see what he still requires. Okay, it doesn't require any ice here, and I can do that quite easily, and it doesn't require any ice here, just wood crystals. So I will, for the moment, give him a bit more damage, and I will also go for the defense on him. Okay, so I can also carry on because there's no more ice. So we go back. This might seem completely pointless, but I haven't done any awakening for the last 2 days or 3 days. I haven't gone and done all the levels in that time, but I've tried to collect enough bits and just show you my thought process behind it. So let's just see. She requires quite a lot of water ones, but do I go, sorry, ice not water, do I go for the fire damage, and then I could potentially do that as well? Oh, I have done them. What an idiot. Okay, that's what you get for being a twat. Sorry, I was brain fart there. Okay, so yes, I will do this because I don't need any other ice for the time being. And that's her as much as she can get. And I know for a fact that it's going to be a waste to put anything in either of these two. Got plenty of helmets, not many feathers, plenty of attack crystals. If I don't need feathers for Lee, then I will probably put one into her as well for the moment. He hasn't got enough feathers, he isn't going to have enough for quite a while, and I don't have enough shields. Okay, so obviously you can save these up, you can save up your various, I'm going to call them consumables, but I don't know what they're actually called in the game, and you can then, you know, keep them and then come and use them at a later date. You don't have to just use them just because you've got enough, say, feathers to level someone. Doesn't mean you have to use them on them. You can keep them and use them for someone else. I'm just looking for a way to use as many as I can now to help me progress, and the fact that I don't seem to have any feathers needed anywhere will mean that I will go for some damage on Lee. I will go for 1 damage, or you know what, I'm going to wait for 1 moment. I go for one of the damages on Lee, and I go back to my Kiki. I'm going to do nothing because she's done hers for now with the ice, and I'm going to decide, go against my grain. I'm going to use one on Akiyuki. I'm going to give her a bit more defense because she is in my team anyway. I'm not going to use the feathers for a while, thanks a lot, but you can wait. So I'll give her that slight boost, and the rest are going to go on my Lee. So this is going to be probably the first one I get to Awakening 2. So I'll give him the damage boost, that's the end of that. I'll also give him the HP boost, and that's going to be the end of that as well, because he's going to have no more pumpkins and not enough statues. So I have to wait till tomorrow before he could potentially go any further. So there we go, it's my team slightly boosted. As you can see, I have 5 stars on pretty much all my attack and defense characters. I do have a load of 5 stars in reserve that I can work on into 6-star runes. Now what it's worth remembering is that because the runes are random, if I can show you, if I go to enhance this and upgrade, you get this message which says upgrading rune transform to a, sorry, let me speak a little slower. Upgrading a rune will transform it into a random rune of 1 higher grade. Equipped runes will be unequipped and returned to your bag upon success. So I can get a random 6-star. Now there's a 5% chance, which means you can do your absolute bollocks in gold trying to get it to a 6-star. The fact it is also a random one means that you could go from your +7 5-star wood rune to a 6-star penetration rune. Great, thank you. And you know what? You know what happens when that happens? You got your friends back, your developers at Gameville, and you know what they're doing in their room? They are laughing along to this. They're looking at you and they're going, yeah. So if you're going to do that to your runes, do it with runes that you're not using. Leave them on the side, like these HP runes, whatever, if you don't actually want them, or these heal runes, or even your penetration runes, whatever. Level them up, make them into their 6 stars, or make them from 4 to 5 stars, but obviously don't you do it to any of the runes that are actually equipped to a hero, because doing that you're going to get a random rune, and you could lose potentially a... I know you have to use an unequip to take the rune off the person otherwise, where if you obviously level it up and then make it upgrade and evolve into a rune 1-star higher, it will automatically come off for free, but you don't know what you're going to get. You can use gems, and I would say it's better to use gems to take a rune off of someone and put a better rune on, rather than to randomly upgrade that rune and not know what you're going to get. So it's a bit of gameplay, showing you a bit of my team. I'll quickly go to a few of the heroes. You can see there's Champions Road, which I'm not going to go onto today, but I've got a few other heroes in here that I've took off things that I have used. I've got some old runes that I haven't used for a while, but they were used in the past. Probably going to look to level some of these up to use in Champions Road. As you can see, I've still got quite a few 6 stars. Got a May here, Jumuts, which I started to use. I didn't have the water runes, so I just stuck the fire runes on her. Probably make Mimi into a level 35 character. And yeah, here you go. Here's my Ella the Ice Princess that I got. So she's got the boost at the moment. If I can pull another one of her now, I'm going to max her up and start to use her and see what she's like. So the moment we have probably been waiting for. Let's see what I get. Generally don't have too good luck in this, so let's see. So first 10 times +2, fingers crossed. We've got crap, absolute crap. What a waste. I mean, I've got an Ella the Ice Princess at 4-star. I mean, by the time I get her up to 6 stars, the event will be over. I mean, I suppose. Let's look positively. A 5-star that I can combine into a 6-star for next video. A 4-star that I can use my water fairies on, considering I don't really have anything for them at the moment. So could be worse, could be worse. As they say, take 2. Things can only look better. Oh my gosh, they got worse. Well, apart from the fact that there's 2 5-stars, I've got a Honey the Bee, which is about the 3rd 4-star of her I've got. I don't think she's particularly useful. She's not useful for anything unless you're using a wood team, really. I'm gonna say, I want to say fractionally better than the last one, but at least I could use Ella the Ice Princess. Just give me 2 5-stars, which I can evolve into 6. So we'll go with fractionally better. What am I worried about? Good news, 3rd time lucky, obviously. So this next one's got to be great. It's got to be an Olive the Bodyguard, surely. Has to be. Stand to that. I don't want worried about. So we've got Olive the Bodyguard 6-star. Oh, you know what? I don't really want to swear because I try not to swear in my videos, but that bee's really fucking me off. Yeah. Well, it can get worse, I suppose. suppose that's the reality of it. Olive Bodyguard, good. I can get him as the reward from the roadmap as a 5-star. If I did, I can get him to level 35. So that's okay. But everything else, I don't see. I see these people, okay, like other people on online chat and stuff, and I'm really good for them. They show me this. I've pulled this. I've pulled that. Great, really happy for you. 1,000 gems and that. And some of these guys, I'm pretty sure they save up a long time. Save the gems and they do it. But I never seem to get anything. No, I actually legitimately seem to get better pulls when I do the 500. Now, I won't ever get a 6-star from that, I know, but I seem to get legitimately better pulls from that. That's really bloody disappointing. I wish I'd done it at the start. If I'd done it at the start, because you ranted, ended the video, and just not aired it. Now it's a bit of a waste. I've spent the last God knows how long boring you lot. I suppose I've got to keep it. Well, that's fudged me off a bit. I'm gonna go stick it to Mako instead, because I'm frustrated. Well, suppose I've got, what's that, one card. No, yeah, I've got one 6-star out of it that I can combine. So by a 6-star, I mean I've got 2 5-stars in one, which will make a 6-star for the combine, and an extra one left over, which I can excuse me for the itchy eye, and I can also put towards one. And with those 4 stars, I will just feed a few off. Oh my gosh, don't tell me I'm going to lose it. This is really going to piss me off. I can't even get a. I can't do anything here. I actually can't do anything. I should be alright still. Yeah, so I can. No. Let's see if this was worth spending that gold on. And it's consumables. Oh, they're all going down. All going down. No, I'm gonna lose. Oh, Lulu. I'm gonna get beat by Lulu. No, I'm not. Oh my gosh, that is embarrassing. And that's on camera. This is what happens when you don't play the game for a while. I should just logged off. This is getting. And look at my opponents. I just got it stuck up me, and they're giving me somebody who's got 4 heroes that have all been level 1 up. What kind? Chad. Well, guess what? I should use all the boosts. I'm gonna stick it up your Chad. That's it. Whatever happens, I'm off after this. Right. Okay. At least give me a usable combine. Now, don't kill. Yes, thank you. One thing you want to do here is, if you're going to kill someone, you want it to be the healer, because if you kill someone else and she revives, that's just the most frustrating thing ever. So you want to try and get them fairly low, that if you get another free combo, it should be taken out, and with the bit of luck, I'm going to get that. So all I have to do here is play it out like this. So I'll let my free combo go, see where I'm at. I will now move my Akiyuki so I can use her ability, and I'll finish it off with Lee, and it's going to probably leave them just Lee. He'll probably survive this, the rest should all die. No, they all died. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get when you think you can mess with MyTyme. Yeah, boy. Okay. Now. No, I've got no more swords and I've got to wait. Oh, I want the free confidence booster game. Oh well. Yep, well, hold up. I've got it here somewhere. I guess that I was going to try and play the Benny Hill song again. That's basically what happened when I lost to Lulu. Ironic, huh? Great. Okay, well that's going to be it for now. My time leaving on a not particularly positive note, but thank you for watching this. We're just showing you a little bit of gameplay, a little bit of what I try and do when I'm on the game and where I am. Next episode will be combinings, possibly a few more openings if I get a few more gems in that time, and then we will look to see if I can transform my team slightly and see if I can actually progress in Tower of Jubilation and Tower of Magic. So thank you as ever for watching. Anything you want to know, anything you want to ask, that's appropriate, remember that, put it in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with my stuff, and hopefully this will get better and better in the course of time. Thank you for watching.